As we all know, Greta Thunberg is currently on the way to Gaza to break the siege. Um, and I just have to say it. I just have to be that person. But before I do that, just let me just remind you, two things can be right at the same time. Okay? Two things can be right at the same time. We can and should 100% acknowledge this girl's work that she has been putting into the world for years. That should never be negated because she has been a voice for many people. She has had access to rooms that is being denied for literally most of us in every age. Doesn't matter how old we are, we do not get access to those rooms, usually. Now, the thing is, she has access to these rooms because she is a blonde, blue-eyed white girl. And that cannot be negated either. And this is not a personal attack towards Greta. What the fuck? I don't know her personally. I have the utmost respect for her in every way possible because she has done what literally 100% of politicians worldwide could never attempt to do. Not even politicians only. Most of the people cannot do what Greta has done or what Greta is currently doing. Now, the thing is, the news, or not even the news because it's not mainstream news, the content around the Freedom Flotilla and the entire mission of breaking the siege of Gaza is not just Greta. It is not just Greta. Let us not highlight one person and forget 11 other people that are also equally putting their lives on the line, that are risking their lives for the sake of humanity. It's not just Greta. And mentioning Greta only will never be right. It will never be right, considering the fact that white privilege gets her access to those rooms in the first place. This becomes especially evident when we are looking at the crew of the Freedom Flotilla Madeleine that is currently on the way to Gaza. As you can see, and I'm not judging by nationality, clearly, I'm talking by racial categories. Yeah, you get the point. Most of the crew is not white. So in a context of social hierarchy, it will never be right to mention only Greta Thunberg and her efforts. Because, one, she's not alone. Secondly, all these people deserve their names to be screamed from the rooftops just as much as Greta does. Again, this is not to negate the effort and the incredible bravery of a very, very incredibly young girl that has been bashed, has been bullied, has been made fun of for all the wrong reasons. I mean, there's no right reason to make fun of someone you get, unless you're a racist, then you and your parents are useless. But that's neither here nor there. Greta has been in the news, in the mainstream media for years, over and over again. She's been labeled a climate activist. Yet, in my opinion, she has portrayed some type of intersectionality. She has spoken about different types of topics, different types of oppression, different types of discrimination. Still, we should never forget that even in the face of oppression, whiteness remains a door opener. There are other activists that have been in the activism industry even longer than Greta that don't get half the acknowledgement and that only don't get access. That not just that they have been doing this quite longer, they don't get the access. Their names are not known. And that is a problem because effort is effort and should be praised equally, not just because of age, because of social hierarchy, because of background, because of ethnicity, because of upbringing, but because of effort, because this is a selfless mission. And Greta has been in many selfless missions, but this is the height of it all. Risking her life at such a young age is absolutely insane. She should go down in our history books as a hero because that's what she is, along with 11 other people. And that's my point. Because what I'm seeing is Greta is currently on the way to Gaza. Greta is currently on the way to Gaza. Greta is with 11 other people. Okay? Greta is with 11 other people. Do not negate one while you're praising the other. That will never be right, especially when there's social hierarchy in the picture. And there have been instances in the past where a literal black climate activist was cropped out of the picture because all the other activists were white. These things happen. They are common. They happen all the time. They should not be happening. If Greta was not a white girl, she would never have access to the rooms she has access in right now. She's making use of that access for sure. But it is what it is. And like I said in the beginning, two things can be right at the same time. Now, at the end, in a couple of years, we are going to see if people like Greta Thunberg or the other activists are going to go down in history the same way, for example, Oskar Schindler did. Or are we holding this with two different measurements here because the victims are of two different ethnicities? I'm just saying.